Well, what's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Yes, I'm here. Okay. Just now waking up. So I'm going to turn the camera back off because I'm here in all my glory. Okay. And we know that people like to watch haters, not the supporters. But anyway, so of course, I want to stop by here this morning before I start my day. Come on in here, Grand Rising Jay. Yes, I'm blasting this Ganapataye. Come on in here. Yes, removing those obstacles today. Yes, Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Listen, we are manifesting. We are in a time. Oh, come on in here. We're in a time of manifesting your own reality. We've always been in that time, but people have been distracting you. People have been trying to confuse you and delude you. And we know that delude is not a word. Oh, come on in here, but we're going to make it a word today. Delude. Let me see. Delude. Oh, delude is a word. Oh, delude is believing something that is not true. Oh, see how spirit works? Oh, come on in here. Deluded. Oh, come on in here. We're going to be, people are out here deluding and confusing your spirit to where you don't know how this shit works. And once again, going into what we talked about the other day, how you're trying to manifest a job, a car, a man, a friend, and all you keep manifesting is bullshit. We have to learn how to become connected with self, become aware to self, become aware of how we think, how we walk, how we talk. We cannot let person, place, and things take us off our square. Isn't that what they say, square? Shout out to my urban folks. What made them say we cannot let them take us off our square? I think it goes into the number 4, being balanced, being connected, being rooted. Anyone know when it comes to spheres and stuff, Earth is a square. Hello? I don't know if I'm getting too deep because I know some of y'all ain't ready for that type of teaching. But Earth is squared. Okay, now when y'all talking about roundness of the earth, flatness of the earth, concaveness of the earth, we're talking about when it comes to energetic symbols. Okay, the earth is a square. That's why the TV is a square. The phone is a square. Oh, come on in here. The windows are squared. Hello? The doors are squared, and we know that they're rectangular too. But rectangle is nothing but squares on top of squares on top of squares. You make 3 squares together, you have a rectangle. Hello? Okay? So we're getting so confused. We're getting so caught up in this glamour spells, fake fraud, wannabe, shaktan, thinking that you're doing some shit, but you're really not. If you need examples, you look at what's been going on for the past, 2017 on that, what's been going on with me. And these alleged wannabe witches that can't manifest a job, a car, a house, a man, a friend. Instead, out here complaining that the people don't treat them right. And we know that it starts with self. Bitch, you a witch, bitch, and you out here complaining about how people are not treating you. Can't you cast a spell on them? Huh? The niggas that don't want to fuck with you, can't you cast a spell on them like you so-called cast a spell on me? Hello? Hello? On the flip token, one of them a couple of years ago tried to put some spells out there. They got a little bit upset because I had a male friend. Okay, and he wasn't getting none of this honey. He wasn't getting none of this milk and honey. He was just getting a little bit of maybe a little drop of honey, just enough to make him want some more. But either way, they got a little bit jealous. So the bitch said, I'm going to do a spell. I want to see if this motherfucker, and of course she's not going to talk about it, but bitch, y'all saw it live on motherfucking YouTube. Mama said, I'm going to put a spell on this bitch to where all the men that she thinks she getting are going to turn away from her. Because during that time, they were trying to fuck up some T-girl. I was on cam. They were trying to come into the cam site saying that I had underage person on cam. Just all this fake phony shit that trifling ass bitches do, and they wonder why they don't got no friends or no man. You know, bitches that when it comes down to the end and they're on their deathbed, honey, they're gonna be like, "Damn, why did I do all that?" Well, it's too late, bitch. It's too late, honey. And you definitely been forgiven because I can't walk around here with that shit on me. Okay, hello. It's too late, girl. What you will reap, what you sow. Whatever you plant will always come back to you, honey. And it works always in magic. People think that karma is only about bad shit when it's actually good shit too. When you do kind things for people, kindness comes back and show up at your fucking front door. When you do fucked up shit to people, it come knocking at your door too. That's how that works. It's a balance. We're working with that Libra energy, always and forever. And even go deeper than that, Mayat. We're working with the laws of Mayat. You cannot escape that, honey. You cannot make up your own shit because you feel like you could. You should. It kind of reminds me of the pastors. Homosexuality is a sin. Prostitution is a sin. But yet they're over here sucking down shrimp and lobsters and crabs and shit. And y'all have the nerve to talk about, well, he's a man of God. Well, I don't know what Bible he's reading. Hello? I don't know what Bible he's reading because he's off of the motherfucking scriptures. And a lot of these pastors are pimps. Down here telling y'all on Sundays, stay away from the hoe. Stay away from these heathens and hoodlums. And out here pimping and shit. Woo, girl, let me not get into going into that and dropping some names, honey. But anywho, so people are confused about how this shit works. And of course, I want to give a shout out to my people. Come on in here. Love my supporters. Love my contributors, honey. Always and forever, honey. Come on in here. And you know when you're trying to get some work done, you know where to reach out to, okay? Hello? So I've been having conversations because I pay attention to energies. And I've been paying attention to energy since December the 21st of last year. And I told y'all things are going to be shifting, things are going to be changing. But people are just like, this bitch talking out of it. As usual. I'm just so bored. I have nothing else better to do but just make shit up because it sounds good. Even though there's people I could deal with in person to have these conversations with, I risk it by getting online and having these conversations with people virtually. Either way, I've been paying attention to people. And ever since we've been moved into this conjunction of having the keys to manifest all of our desires, like manifestation is happening so quick right now that I don't even think people are aware of it. Like there's people out here, whether they're spiritually inclined or not, claiming to be connected to spirit. And of course, I'm holding people that are alleging to be, connected to spirit more than any other persons, because when you do not know, you don't know. But when you do know, you have access to this. You can Google other shit, but you cannot Google energies and how these energies are affecting, or even going into numerology and angel numbers. Like you're not able to look that up to see, how can I start with self? How can I manifest the life that I want? How can I manifest the dreams I want? And even though they seem too far-fetched, spirit, how could you put me into a place of power to pull these things through? To remove person, place, and things out of my life that is not going to contribute. And honestly, I really do think that the bottom line comes to mental illness. And I know a lot of people are going to probably find that offensive. A lot of people are probably not even going to understand that. And that is okay. But I got to speak what comes to me. When I speak of my downloads, when I speak of spirit connecting with me, I have to tell my truth. I have to tell what I'm seeing. I have to tell what I'm feeling. And whether you feel it or not, honey, I feel relieved. So I think the bottom line is mental illness. There's something going on with self that you're lacking. There's something going on with self that you're not understanding. There's something going on with self that you're not feeling, because we're in a feeling universe. So you're not feeling something with self. You're not feeling that something is off. Hence, going into the conversation's been happening, we'll say about maybe 2 weeks. Whether I'm doing the work or people doing the work themselves or they're getting work done by other people, they'll ask Mystic, how do I know if work is being done? Like, and even like last night, and I'm not going too deep, too deep into stuff, but someone was like, I need you to say a prayer for me tonight, and I need you to ask Spirit to show me a sign that things are working. And I was just dumbfounded because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, when you think this is a game, you will say stuff like that. Well, you don't know how energies are always working and seeds are always being planted, whether you're powerful or not. Things are always being shifted. Energies are everywhere. And because if you're not conscious, not because, if you're not conscious of how these energies work, then you're missing it. And on the flip side, people will say, I'm trying to manifest this new job, but I feel like I sabotaged it because I had a missed call because the other day I wanted to stay up late. So I applied for a job. We know that jobs will call you very early in the morning, okay, to schedule an interview. And usually if you put down the application, you're only available to talk at 12 p.m., honey, you may not get that call. Hello? Because clearly if they're hiring, they want to hurry up and fill that position. So you got a missed call at 7 in the morning because you decided to stay up last night late. You wake up at 12 p.m. and you're like, oh my God, I got a missed call. When I call back, there was no answer. I may have sabotaged. So they'll say that. And then I'll say, Mystic, I've been doing job work. I've been putting in applications. I've been doing, work on me getting this job, but it's not manifesting. Mystic, am I doing something wrong? And it's like, it's not spiritual. You're definitely not doing that wrong because clearly the intention is there. But I don't think that the hunger for it is there. I don't think that you're fully ready for what it is that you're asking for. Because once again, going into manifestation, the first rule of manifestation is self-discipline. You won't get out of that. You cannot be sitting here, once again, going into before weed was legal. I never understood in my mind, if you know that job's drug test and you're trying to get this job because you need to pay your rent, and clearly you want to be able to support your drug habit, why can't you start smoking for 30 days to pass your drug test? And then you out here buying people's piss and shit. Like, I remember that, y'all, and I was just so confused. Well, I remember I would ask my mom that. And of course, my mom will reply, stay in the kid's place. But I'm like, honey, like, I really want to know. It doesn't make no sense to me. If you didn't do drugs, you don't have to worry about failing your drug test. And you won't have to worry about it. Well, job won't hire me because I'm a weed head. I'm a drunk. Yeah, well, get your life together, man. But once again, going into mental illness, the bottom line is mental illness. And mental illness to me, like I said, is not being able to connect with yourself, not being aware of yourself, not being able to be aware of your mission and your purpose on this plane. A lot of us think we're here just to have a good time. A lot of people think we're here just to be breathing and I'm going to wake up and do the same thing every single day. You're not living. And I'm not being funny, but if you're those people that wake up and you like do the same thing every day and it's boring, like it's just the same shit every day. You wake up, possibly shit, shower, and shave, get on the gram, watch people's pictures and shit, go make you something to eat, come back, possibly, do other stuff for yourself, whatever. If it's the same shit that's not contributing to your goals, at this point, honey, it's kind of like, God, why do people pass away from cancer every day? Take these bummy ass people that ain't doing shit with their life. Take them and leave that baby's mama. Leave that baby's grandmother. Those children need their grandmother, God. Leave that child, leave that person's child that's dying of leukemia at 6 years old. Because you got this grown ass man, this grown ass woman that ain't doing shit with their life, but every single day being some bummy ass shit. Being a bummy ass bitch. And I hate to say it like that, but that's what it is. You're not contributing to yourself, and then you wonder why shit ain't working out. Well, I don't know. This is just so crazy because I thought things were coming in, but it's not. Of course it's not coming in because you're a bomb. And the universe we live in is not a bummy universe. The universe wants to give to you. The universe wants you to be fulfilled, but you're not wanting to be fulfilled. You feel like this area is filled up already. So the universe is like, bitch, fuck that. I don't gotta give it to you. Fuck that. I don't have to give it to you. So one thing that I'm gonna leave right here with you is become aware of yourself and know yourself. Going even into the old term, know thyself. If you don't know, it's an ancient Greek phase, and the whole purpose of this was to know first and foremost your own character. Now, of course, we know that thoughts become words, okay? And thoughts become words, words become action, action becomes character, and character becomes destiny. So all these things that you've done, that you've been doing, has been contributing to your failures. It's nothing to do with a system. It's nothing to do with your mama, your daddy, your man, your children, other people coming in and cock blocking. It's you. You are your own obstacle. And it's why when some of us get into asking spirit to remove obstacles out of the way, something starts to happen to us. Or now you're like, wait a minute, am I doing this wrong? Because I asked for spirit to remove obstacles and spirit made my phone drop in the water. Yeah, you're your own distraction. That's why you got to be careful of the words you speak, and you got to know your place in your space. Another reason of them going into knowing first and foremost your own character, because only by knowing one's character, one can become aware of their own limitations and avoid likening oneself to the gods. And we're not talking about the good gods, girl. We're talking about the god of confusion. We're talking about the god of fucked up realities. The god that actually run this reality. Hello? You literally got people out here that are on Social Security. We're not going to say no names, that are spiritual people. They're spiritual practitioners out there that are on Social Security, SSI for mental disturbances. They take Seroquel, Proloft, Zoloft, all this good shit. And they'll literally come on here and tell people to go take their meds. And it's like, bitch, as fucked up as that may sound, I don't take meds, first of all. But as fucked up as that may sound, it's like, you need to obviously up your dosage, because clearly you are living in a delusional world. Clearly, the god of confusion that reign over this reality clearly got their foot on your fucking neck. And it's not the white man. Hello? If you'll be shocked to even realize what he actually looks like. Hello? Like I said, we don't need to get into all that. But going into being aware of one's own limitations, you don't know what you're capable of doing. The thought that you're even able to say, let me consult with spirits. The thought that you're even able to go to candles. Like, a lot of people are not even aware of the possibilities, y'all. A lot of people are not even aware of candle magic. A lot of people are not even aware of air magic. A lot of people are not even aware of fire magic and water magic. A lot of people just do these things out of their own. They know their own limitations. They know what they're able to do. And they do these things subconsciously. So you got people that got all this knowledge, all of this access to that knowledge, and they choose to not access it. They sit back and they play games. Going into love, going into money, those are the easiest things to manifest. The love that we're seeking in others can only be found first in self. I kid you not. How I know when someone is in a happy relationship or not, or someone's in a healthy relationship, or if someone is sitting down with me and they're saying, I love myself 100% and I don't care what people think about me, but yet they're in a relationship and they're the sideline piece, especially for free. Because if you're a kept man or a kept woman, because like I said, I'm not, out there, shading anybody or, trying to be that home wrecker. But honey, I'm sorry, between you and your man, that's y'all. If I'm the single woman and I'm a squirrel trying to get a nut, okay, hello, and a married man approached me and he's like, "Let me be your sugar daddy." Oh, baby. Oh, I'm not trying to. Well, you married? Yeah, I can't be a homewrecker. Fuck that. Fuck that, honey. Yeah, I need my cake and eat it too. I need my cake and eat it too. I need my cake and yeah, I need my cake. I need to be able to eat it too. So a lot of people are out here saying once again they love themselves 100%, they accept themselves 100%. They're this, they're that, but yeah, once again they're settling for as the side piece. They're settling for 50-50, or they're settling for 25%. And like I told y'all, I was there before, and I wasn't for free. I was getting gifts, but I got over that shit because it's like, why are we dating and I'm dating you just to talk on the phone with you every day? Why are we dating just for me to get flowers from you and candy from you and items for you? Like, I want you. Like, I don't want this half-ass shit. I don't want symbolisms from you. I want you. And so, like I said, there comes a point, and like I said, I feel like when you're younger, you do foolish things, right? When you're like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. But once you get 27 and you're still playing these little, what I call playing house, and you're playing house for free, like at this point, bitch, you're just a dumb bitch. Okay, you're just a dumb bitch. Like, girl, bills are due. You're having wants and needs, and you're taking up space with this woman or this man that ain't trying to get you there. And then you wonder why things are not working out the way you want it to work out for self. So I can tell when people are really in love with themselves and people really accept themselves and people are really completely secure within themselves because they want to accept half-assness from people. They want to accept half-assness from friendships, from relationships, from business ships. They will not accept it. So once again, when you know your own limitation, when you know what you're capable of doing, then you know what you're open to doing. And also going into you are aware of self. So the love you have for yourself starts to manifest in what it is that you're seeking. And once again, this is why I'm single by choice, because there's things that I'm still working on that when I find my mate, I don't want to have those things come back up through them, because everything that we experience is a reflection of what's going on in the world. So this is why things are manifesting. It's not that people are working against you. It's not that people, and this is why I tell people, when there's an inner conflict, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Your inner world is not at peace. You do not have a peace of mind or a peace of heart. You're out here being distracted by people, placing things that is not your business. And even going, and I tell y'all, listen, I did a lot of work in the past 30 days. We'll say in the past 90 days for people. And those who listen, of course, have manifested. They're living a stress-free, happy life. They're sleeping at night. They're having a little fun. People that are so fucked up in the inside, these are the ones that are like, oh my God, what's going on? Hey, I need to know. Hey, I'm not seeing that. I'm not feeling a shift. And it's just like, well, because you're not ready for it. It's there. It's there, honey. I don't got time to waste money. And I'm being totally honest with y'all. As I mentioned before, I'm not ashamed of being a spiritualist that have a background of sex working. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed of that in any way, shape, or form. Because it came down to me wanting and needing money. I could do that. Like, I don't have to spend my time and waste my time dealing with people that just to play games with people. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, there's no sitting here, oh God, they sent me $1,500. Yeah, woo! Now let me act like I'm doing the work over here because I really could use that $1,500. Like I said, if I really needed the $1,500, now if I really like, girl, like, listen, let me conjure up some energy, bitch. I go drop it like it's hot at a strip club. They don't gotta know my business. Hello, I go to a topless strip club and go drop it like it's hot, baby, and get it. Hello. I could go post a ad for a $250 date, baby. Ow. So like I said, I just want you to understand that When I'm telling you that we're doing this work, we're doing this work. I'm not about to sit here and play no games. I'm about to sit here and play with your mind. Because once again, I want nobody playing with my mind. I want nobody playing with my energy. We get work done and the work comes through. Whether you're paying attention to that or not, it's totally up to you. But this is why I said you go into meditation, you go into grounding, you go into cutting people off. Some people be thinking that shit don't stink. You tell them while we do this work, stay away from people. While you're doing this work, only go to work because you're going to do a spiritual fast. Only go to work, come back home. I'll be damned if during the whole time we're doing work, honey, they calling Peter, Paul, Tyrone, Janie, Jenny, Barack, girl, everybody talking about their business to these people. On top of talking about their business with the people, honey, sitting here reading people down, people reading them down. And I'm just like, honey, if you're trying to manifest shit, why are you throwing that energy off with this petty ass bitch? Why are you throwing that energy off with this men that don't really like you or this woman that don't really like you? Like, why are you wasting your time and energy with place and things, people that are not really your friends? Why are you out there trying to manifest around people that don't want to manifest? You're out there trying to get your house, get your car, and you're on the phone with people that's living in hotels and doing drugs every day and all day and always complaining, oh my God, I wish my life was better. Like, aren't you manifesting? Aren't you trying to manifest? Aren't you that bitch? Or are you just playing like it? Are you playing like you a goddess? Are you playing like you a god? And that's really answers that you should be finding within yourself. Spend time with yourself. Meditation is always about crossing your fingers, crossing your legs, num your name, your num your whole ring, get your num your. Yeah, that's not always meditating. You can meditate while you're on the toilet. You can meditate while you're in the shower. You can meditate while you're driving. You're sitting still. That's what meditation is. You're sitting still. That's what meditation is. You're sitting still. You're quieting yourself down. You don't have to clear your mind. You're quieting yourself down. You're not worried about your neighbor and, oh my God, what happened if he calls me tonight? Am I going to give him some? Like, honey, you need to connect with yourself. If not, you're wasting your money. You're wasting your time. And I always say this. If you go to 5 different spiritualists and each of them has not manifested, allegedly, what it is that you're interested in manifesting, who's the common denominator? Who's the common denominator? There are something going in. That's why I keep saying, I will always say, when we get work done, 3 to 6 months, that work should manifest. If that work is not manifesting, this is when you step back and you do a reevaluation on self. What am I doing? What have I been doing? This is where journals come in at. Keeping journals. This is where journals come in at. Being aware of in the past 30 days, how have your moods been? How have your energies been? What was your thoughts? What was your thoughts? Who were you dealing with? What were you dealing with? What were you doing? This contributes to your manifestation. You are responsible for your manifestation. You are responsible for what happens in your reality. You have to take accountability and responsibility. And I mentioned this before, and I will always say this. I've moved into an area of manifesting because of me taking accountability and responsibility for what I have been allowing, from what I allow. I notice no matter how loving and kind I am with people, when people are not in that state of manifesting and people are not in that state of making their dreams happen, and I deal with them, I also start to become stagnant. And some people will be like, well, I'm manifesting too. And some people I'll say too, well, I'm manifesting, but and I always say this because of course I talk to people and they'll be like, yeah, in 10 years I want to manifest a new car. In 10 years I want to manifest a new house. In 10 years I want to manifest whatever. And I'm like, well, why can't you manifest that right now? And of course they'll have excuses. But it's like you're limiting yourself right now because only if you knew that your ability to manifest what you're trying to manifest is achievable within the next year, you'll be actually moving mountains right now. But because you're saying 10 years from now, Spirit's like, bitch, what you don't know is in 5 years, something's going to come in, going to fucking distract you. And if you're not strong enough, you're not going to manifest that shit in 10 years. That's what Spirit is saying. So you need to get it done and get it done and get it done right. Like I said, we're in a conjunction. 666 is coming up. And it's going to be a very, very powerful time from June the 6th until June the 21st. And of course, we're doing an event because I'm traveling. Ow. And of course, those who join the event and are paid for products and services are going to be contributing to that travel. Because I was saying, why spend mine when I can spend yours? Hello? Why spend mine when I can spend yours? So let's help each other out. You know what I mean? So I'm going to a very powerful part of the world. I'm not going to say it. Very beautiful, very powerful. For those who join the event, you will see exactly where we're going to be at. Beautiful. I've been doing some research for the past 4 days. And of course, I'm waiting to, hear back. Things are being booked. So as soon as it's booked, okay, I'm going to post on the blog spot about the event. We're going to be planting seeds. We're going to be moving mountains. And of course, those who are part, and if you know about the Vertical 23 that we did, it's going to be very similar to that. Of course, we're going to start it off with a one-on-one. I will call you on the phone, kind of see where your heart space and mind space is at, and then make notes, and then, move forward, how I'm going to move forward with that. And of course, everything will be one-on-one. We will do some group stuff, that day in particular on the 6th. The event is actually going to start on the 5th, and we're going to work it for a couple of days. But like I said, you're going to see exactly where we're going to be at. Very beautiful, and everything's about planting seeds. And of course, a lot of people have been asking about stuff, but they're not willing to do the work. So if you, like people say, I can't meditate, I don't know how to clear my mind, we're going to show you how to do that. Very simple, very easily. We're going to get into it. June the 6th, honey. Of course, like I said, I'll be posting this very, very soon. I should have been done got on it. Of course, I emailed some places, but I was like, yeah, honey. Y'all talking about what coming up out of that water? The water gonna be in the backyard? And you said that. What come up out that water at night? Oh, yeah, baby, we ain't doing that. Girl, my dogs open that damn patio door, Bella runs out, gets stuck in that water, and before you know it, bitch, she gone. Oh, hell no. Bitch, I'm going to drain the water out that lake, bitch. Hello? I'm going to drain the water out that lake. So like I said, also going into between now and then, too, I'm going to post on the blog spot, too. So we're going to have 2 different readings. We're going to have the hour-long reading for 100. We're going to have the 30-minute reading or, 2-question reading for 30 minutes for 50. I think what I'm going to do starting today until the 6th or until the 6th or the 5th, I think that we're going to have it to where you book $100 readings. Your reading will be done within 24 hours. When you book the $50 reading, your reading will be done within the next 2 or 3 days. And of course, it's order of receive. Of course, there's going to be some other stuff I'm going to put out there, but right here, right now, that's what we're going to do. I did 2 readings yesterday. My voice is kind of, leaving a little bit, but it's okay. It won't be gone that long. If it does decide to go, it won't be gone that long. Hello? Okay, hello? Bitch, I'm a vessel, honey. You can't stop a vessel, honey. In my window, you can't stop the rain. Woo! Anyway, know thyself. Know your own character. Know your limitations. Avoid people telling you how to move and maneuver in your life. Like I said, going into 666, we won't explain that just yet. But of course, like I said, we're going to have that posted hopefully by tonight. Of course, we're going to do an early bird special for those who sign up early. Hello, come on in here. And of course, I'm going to be telling you what to do that I've been doing for the past week that's been working beautifully. And even waking up today, I'm just like, girl, amazing. Okay, come on in here. Anyway, so let's see these comments. Oh, God, there's 44 of them. Should we open the camera while we read these comments, honey? Hmm. Come on here, Kiana. Yes, honey. Look at all my people. Come on here, Jay. Yes, honey. Good morning, Larry. Good morning. Yes, great. Well, I don't like the word good morning. I like to say grand rising or happy day. You know, good morning is saying that you're gonna have a fucked up day, Larry. Let today be filled with prosperity and abundance. Let today be filled with blessings in disguise. When we say that we want to be blessed, we're opened up to all things the universe have because we trust the universe, right? Because people be like, yeah, when you be doing ancestor veneration, you got to be careful because you might be waking up an ancestor who was a slave master shit. But I'm just like, I trust the universe enough and I trust my spirits enough to open the door for those who want to come in and show me some love because I operate in a space of love. You know, it reminds me of Auntie Rue, House of Love. Anyway, House of Love, girl. Come on, come on, come on in. Come on in. Anyway, honey, come on in here if you got some love for me. Going into my auntie Iona, who passed away when I was a kid. I loved her, honey. She was I think she was my grandfather's auntie or she was my grandfather's sister. I gotta ask her mama. But beautiful, brown skinned woman, a little lighter than me, Native American, long black wavy hair down to her ass, honey. And she always had these penny loafers. She always had floral, dressed up shirts, and she smelled so good. And Auntie Iona had some glasses that had the little shade at the bottom part. The little brown and the light brown. And she always loved to cook pies and cookies and stuff, y'all. And it was just like, woo, Auntie, you smell good. And I remember, one of my cousins too, which I really can't stand. She was her favorite too, bitch, because she was born in the 70s, girl. So no, Auntie Iona during that time, she was like, she was young and young. By the time I was born, honey, Auntie Iona was on her way out. So either way, Auntie Iona would come in, and my spirit would say, come on in, yeah, come on in here and cook. Show me how to make this peach cobbler, Auntie. And girl, that's when I got on with the peach cobbler. Come on here and show me how to and whatever. So I trust my spirits enough to only let the ancestors in that have genuine love and respect for me, that have genuine love and respect for me and my purpose. So I'm burning my ancestor money and I'm saying I bless my ancestors, bitch. I don't gotta call out those who are good for me, those who only love me, those who only want what's good for me. Fuck that. I trust my spirits and I trust the universe. Keep those that are on my vibration away from me, even in person. They can stay over there. Okay? Keep them over there. The Debbie Downers, the party poopers, the party pooping paws, keep their asses over there. Misery Love Company, keep their miserable ass over there. That's what I'm on. Okay? Hello? Come on in here. Come on in here, Jolly L. Yes, honey. Ow. Yes, I hope your rising is good. Come on in here, speak that. And I love how everybody's just so peaceful with each other in here and so loving. And so, you speak in positivity into others' lives and there's no hate and you see people for their spirit. Some of y'all don't even know who the hell you're talking to and you're still talking to these people. And so like I said, that just for me, that's amazing to me. That's amazing to me, honey. Stay positive, honey. Okay? Speaking to others what you want spoken into you. Come on in here. Ow! Speaking to others what you want spoken into you. Hello? Okay. Yes, but the energy feels very sensitive right now. Like my thoughts are popping back up at me faster than I realize. Listen, meditate. Go out to some water. Go out to the mountains. Go for a walk in the park. Go do something that's very, very beautiful with yourself. If you need to prep yourself, do it. Wake up, get glammed up, whatever that means to you, Jay. Wake up while you're getting glammed up, washing your face, brush your teeth. So today's gonna be a good day. Go out, do something good for yourself. Let me take myself out to lunch. Let me take myself out to eat. Hey, maybe go somewhere that you never been. Oh shit, I don't want to go there. Those are damn. They said their burgers $32 for a burger. I can go to McDonald's. Fuck that shit. Treat yourself that one good time. Prep yourself. Okay, when this is done, we're gonna go do this. Self-care. Spend that time with yourself. Take that journal. Write what you're feeling. Write what you're thinking. Write what's coming up. The past 3 days, I've been emotional. Why have you been emotional? What are you releasing? What are you conjuring? What's shifting within you? Make note of all of this. This is where it starts. This is where it starts, honey. Yes, honey, come on in here. My rising is good. Yes, come on in here. Ow. Yes, get ready for that gym. Oh my God, Larry. Listen, I need to get my butt in there, honey. I paid for that gym 2 months, what, 3 months now? I only been to that gym 3 times. And it's not because I don't want to work out because I walk my dogs. But it's just that, I be busy. Like, look, I got 3 broken nails that I have yet to go fix. Like, I don't like to throw off what I need to get done. I prioritize. Getting the nails fixed ain't important. Going to the gym ain't important. What's important is what we're doing on the 6th. I've been prepping for that and also other things to come. You know, one of my cars had a recall. I had to go deal with that for a whole damn week, just to be, told that, well, this is actually something else going on. And I said, that's fine. That's fine, honey. The devil ain't coming in and ow, and distracting me, bitch. Okay, hello. Anyway, come on in here, TC. Yes, honey, come on in here, mods. Who's a mod in here? I can't see y'all. I need to highlight y'all name or something. I need to highlight y'all name. That's my water reminder. My reminder said, drink some water, ho. Y'all, it's gonna be hot today. Girl, it's gonna be hot today, y'all. It's almost 100 degrees. It's gonna be almost 100 degrees, girl. And it's girl. Day the 19th. Anyway, yes, honey, come on in here. Mystic, I was gonna ask you about rectangles. Thanks for the clarification. Come on in here. I know that's right. Ow! Rectangles and octagons. Come on in here. Yes, honey. HBCU queen in the house. Zeus. I know that's right. In his house. Okay, his house. Square reference to Freemason, maybe. Larry, we speak not sometimes when we do not, but if you know, you know. That's it. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Listen, I want to say this too. So I got asked questions about, and it's a little sensitive, but we're going to talk about it because, I got family in Buffalo. And someone also mentioned this to me as well because I had a dream weeks ago, I think the beginning of May, about Niagara Falls. And someone was like, do you think that maybe all this loops together? You think that maybe the I want to say Samuel Jackson, the Kevin Samuels thing, the Buffalo, New York, and then there's another event and da da da. You think they're all looped up? And I was telling people this, like, I think that things happen in threes, everything. When there's a storyline of something, I feel like they come out with 3 stories amongst each other. And also going into how spirit works. The Buffalo thing, and I got family in Buffalo, New York, by the way. Shout out to my family out there, honey. Hello. You will never know. Shout out to my family here in Buffalo, New York. And when I say a lot of family, I got a lot of family. What I find kind of crazy, I can look at people. We can say reading faces. I can look at people, and there's a book out there too that show you how to read people's faces. So I can look at people's face, and I could really tell, like, yeah, they're not gonna be having shit like that. Looking at that guy, he does not give me that he hate black folks. He does not give me that he have the issue of black people. Going even into the idea of that this man traveled 200 miles to go to Buffalo, New York, when he could have went to Syracuse, he could have went to Rochester. And Rochester, I think Buffalo's New York population is higher than Syracuse and Rochester, but when it comes to ratio between black people and white people and stuff, it's very close. Like it's like 40, 39, we'll say 35% to 40% all the way around. And then he goes to a place where he gets only 10 people allegedly, which goes into, the number one on Saturday, um, right before the blood moon, right before the new moon, and uh, there's just a lot of stuff. The full moon, right before the full moon, it's just a lot of stuff. The moon was called a blood moon, and I always tell y'all every time there's a blood moon, pay attention to what the news put out there. Just things didn't seem right. And even as parents, and I have to look up Cockland, New York, because I dated a guy in Binghamton, New York, and they have a lot of, excuse my French, wiggers out there in Binghamton. I think it's Bing. It starts with a B. They got a lot of wiggers. So I'm just a little confused. Like, Daddy is right there in Broome County, not too far from Binghamton, and I believe it's like right there. It's like within 10 miles. And so he could have went and got the wiggers together. He could have said, let me get all these white folks who think they black. Like, girl, and it's a lot of them there. From what I was told, from what I seen, there's a lot of them. So I'm just like, why would he go to Buffalo, going into that energy that's there? We can go into MK Ultra, frequencies being sent, people getting fucked up. We go into hoax. We're going to all this good stuff. But he could have went to Rochester. He could have went to Syracuse and got those people together. He could have went even further down and went into Allentown, Pennsylvania. But Daddy said, no, I want to go to Buffalo. I want to go to the edge of the state of New York. Think about that. Something just doesn't sit right with me about that. And at this point, like I said, I don't really care about the news because it's just a lot of foo-foo shit going on. And it's distracting people. It's distracting people. That energy was powerful on Sunday. We're still in that energy right now. And people's been talking about this. Murder. Death energy, shadow beings, shadow workers, shadow casters. This is what people are living with. That dead energy, the old world energy. 666 is coming up. June the 6th, honey. Y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready, honey. Terrific Tasha Tees. I'm well. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Yes. Grand Rising. Come on in here. Melly. Yes, thank you so much. Come on in here. Yes, fellow mystics. Ow. Come on in here. Ow. Yes, honey. Come on in here. What time is it? 9:40. Let me read some more of this, honey. Yes, honey. Ow. Yes, we do have free will. We do. But free will is the free to choose. Free will is the freedom to choose, but understand the consequences. So a good example, and I believe I know where you were meaning with that, TC, but I want to clarify because sometimes people use words out of context, or excuse me, not use, but people see and say, well, exactly. The free will. So if someone say you cannot do love work on a Saturday, I can do that because I have the free will to do that. That gets a little tricky because once again, people start thinking that they can make up shit, that they can do what they want. And they're not understanding that when you're doing this stuff, there's consequences to this. There's consequences to your actions. So although rules should be applied, and we go into the Bible too, where it says there's law of the land and the law of the supernatural that you got to abide by. When you do not abide by the laws of the land, then of course those who rule the land have a right to get you together. When you do not abide by the supernatural laws, and those who rule over that have a right to get you together. Angels, demons, spirits, deities, whatever. So people think that because they have free will, that they could do what they want. Ain't nobody fucking with me. I can just do work on them because I'm sick of the way they look at me. Ain't nobody fuck with me. I hate the fact that they walk the way they walk. Let's do a spell on all the gay people because we're sick of the homos. I mean, let's talk about it. Like, free will does not mean you can do whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want to. That means you have the free will to understand and you have the right to choose. But that does not mean that you escape the consequences of your actions. And so when there's laws that are put into place, and these laws have been abided by before you were even born, before I was even born, this is why our ancestors were successful, and this is why our ancestors were getting things done. And people might say, well, they weren't really manifesting like that because we got houses. They were sleeping outside in the rainforest and shit. How do you know that? How do you know their mansions were not so big they were into the sky? You wasn't living during that time. How do you know that? This is what you going by what they tell you. How do you know that cars and houses and shit wasn't around 700, 800, 1,000 years ago, and a reset button happened and we have to restart all over? How do you know that? How do you know that time does not reset itself every 300 years? Like, you don't know that. You're not the intelligence of the universe. You're not the intelligence of creation. So like I said, that gets deeper than I think that the average person will even understand. We have the free will regardless of these rules, but we have to understand that when rules are broken, that we have to answer. We have to understand that all of our actions have consequences. You don't defraud the government and think you ain't going to jail. You don't slap somebody and think you ain't going to go to jail for assault. You're not going to steal from a company or steal from someone and think that you're going to be able to get out of getting in trouble for that. Like, there's a small percentage that you'll probably get away with it, but it'll start adding on because the ego, the self that made you want to do that in the first place, instead of saying, let me do my spiritual work, let me get myself together the right way and get it, let me work for the shit, instead I'm going to steal the shit, that ego is going to make you do it again, and then at that time you're going to get caught. So once again, yes, we do have free will, regardless of these rules, but you got to answer to them. You got to answer to the consequences, honey. Okay? By there's years of the pastors doing porns on all kinds of gluten. Listen, I know exactly who you're talking about. And people are like, the church is falling apart. What's going on? And I'm just thinking, it's like, the church have always been, it's always fell apart because people are in church to seek God, but they lost hindsight of God and they're focused on the pastors. They put the pastors in the place of God. And it's like, honey, they're there to give a message. You don't model your life after them. You listen to the messages they have for you and keep it moving. And like I said, eventually it gets old because the Bible only have what? 2,000 some not pages. Like, it's not that many pages in the Bible. So going to the same church for more than 10 years, y'all already done read that Bible from front to back anyway. So what more do you need to understand with the Bible any damn way? Like, it should be a hands-on, now we're getting into, this scripture, we're going to study this scripture for the next 30 days. Like, girl, let's talk about it for a minute. Like, the same sermon over and over for 30 fucking years. It's kind of like, this is not, are you saying that God is a simple God? Are you saying that God is about boundaries and restrictions when he says that we are limitless and we are boundless? The universal God, the God that created the stars and know them by name, and that rules over the whole damn universe and all the planets and all of the solar systems. This being is so simple. Oh, come on in here. Just say, I'm only going to put my story and what I want you to understand and know in this small ass book. And I want you to read this small ass book, even though you're intelligent, even though you're smart, you're going to have all of what you need to know in this tiny ass book, and you're going to be stuck in this book for the next 100 years. It doesn't sound like a good God to me. It doesn't sound like an all-knowing God neither. I'm just saying. There's messages in these books. You apply them to your life and you keep it moving. You seek God, not the religion. People are seeking Christianity. They're seeking Islamic. They're seeking Buddhism. They're seeking Satanism. They're seeking whatever the hell it is that they're seeking. But they're not seeking spirit. And this is where we were wrong at. Ain't no, well, you're not a Christian, so I don't fuck with you. Ain't no, well, I want you to stay over there because you don't believe what I believe in. Honey, that's your neighbor. Neighbor is someone that's outside of yourself, that don't do what you do, that don't talk like you, that don't walk like you, that don't think like you, that don't move like you. So the Bible says love thy neighbor like thyself. The Bible's not saying love your neighbor because they're a Christian like you, and you got to do what only other Christians do, or you got to do what only Christians. The Bible's saying respect all people that's outside of your motherfucking self. But y'all missed that. You missed it. You missed it. And it's why life just keeps cycling and looping for you. This says there's a loop current coming through that's going to cause a lot of hurricanes. I think it popped up yesterday. This is why you're going to be going through loops. You're going to be going through the same cycles over and over again. Oh my God, I just feel like I've been dealing with this for the past 10 years. I've been doing spiritual work on this situation and nothing is manifesting. What are you doing though? Because you are definitely contributing to that. You are in that experience. We're on the outside looking in. We're influencing on the outside, but what are you doing on the inside? Because you run the show. You are in charge of what happens in the show. Okay? The shifts are very clear and evident. It sure is. People are not paying attention. Hello? Hello? Okay, come on in here. Yes, honey, come on in, Kiana. How you doing, Kiana? Yes, hope all is well. Ooh. Now I'm getting hiccups and shit, honey. Fins and scales are the food of the waters. It is written in Torah. Pastor Triple Bypass. Reverend Double Chin. I know that's right. I know that's right. Fins and scales. But no pork. No pork. No pork and camel. I was actually out here watching. This just came on last night too. Trick Daddy and Jess Hilarious. They were cooking. And Trick Daddy said, I'm the CEO of Eat a Booty Gang, and I will never stop eating pork. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, what does pork have to do? And it hit me because I told y'all that human is considered long pork. If you ever hear someone say long pork, they're talking about human cannibalism. So it dawned on me because I always would think to myself, people will be out here saying they don't eat pork. People out here saying that they don't eat, or vice versa. They don't eat ass. They don't eat whatever. They don't suck whatever. But they'll eat pork. Or they'll suck on crab and lobster. And I'm just like, that doesn't sound right to me. You'll suck on these nasty ass beings in this water. Whether it's cooked or not. It's in their tissue what they eat, bitch. You'll suck and eat on that damn pig balls and pig feet. But you don't eat ass. You don't eat poom poom. You don't suck dick. Wait, what? And then when I do know y'all eat shit like that, and then y'all like, I like this man, and I'm like, ooh, he stink. Or, then it hits me like, well, you're into sucking on pig feet and pig balls and pig ass and chitterlings and stuff. So you would kiss a man whose breath smell like shit too, or smell like chitterlings. So that makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, it makes a lot of sense to me here. So, like I said, you are what you are. You eat what you eat. I'm just in my lane. I'm not here to shame people. You do what you want to do. You do become what you eat, though. You eat a lot of, pig feet and shit. You start to look like a pig. Going into skin, going into hair, nails, dentures, dentals, all this stuff. You do start to look like that pig. You do start to look like that hog. You do start to look like that bison. You do start, and they're beautiful. But something hit me yesterday, which was like also mind blowing for me. I'm sitting here eating some turkey carnitas, okay? And Bella, of course, is wanting some. And of course I give her some, and then as I'm eating this turkey meat, I start thinking about this damn turkey. Like when this motherfucker was living, how this motherfucker was killed. And y'all, it traumatized to where I stopped eating it. It was in a package. I think I paid $11 for it. I ate one piece of that and I put it to the side. Bella ate half of it. After that, Mama started, trying to cover the shit up and shit. So I said, let me throw it out. So I'm just like, honey, like, girl. Okay, just girl. That's it. That's what I'm gonna say. Just girl. Yes, mental illness. There's a lot going on with that. A lot. A lot, TC. A lot. Yes. A lot. How you feel when you think of it will show you. And if we're talking about the work manifesting, how you know the work is manifesting, sit down, clear your mind, quiet yourself down. When we talk about fasting and praying, and spirit, I need some signs. I know the work was done. I need you to show me what I need to do to see my results. And spirit will show you. Because I'm willing to bet you're the cause of what's not coming through. I'm willing to bet that. Like, people really, like, listen, y'all. People who know me will tell you, I don't have a schedule when it comes to anything. I may call you today. I may call you tomorrow. The next day, they don't call you for a week. I might call you today and don't call you for 3 days, then call you again, and you're like, wait, what's going on? Did I do something wrong? No, honey. It's just when I'm in my space of manifesting and I'm in my space of trying to pull something through, like, I don't want outside influences. And when you live with people, you kind of have to deal with people. When you live by yourself, you don't have to. I live by myself, honey. So if I want to shut myself down, I can do so. I'm not obligated to befriend people, to hang with people, and to always deal with people. Like, I'm not obligated for that. Just like you're not obligated. Like, your responsibility is what you have in your house. So your parent, those are the things you should be dealing with. You don't have to have friends. People, I gotta have friends to keep me sane because these kids are driving me crazy. They came from you. So you not want to be around your kids is just another reason of why you don't love yourself. Because I'll be damned. I'll be motherfucking damned, honey. Okay, hello? Only when you're ready will you be able to manifest. Come on in here. Come on in here. Hello? Only when you're ready will you be able to will you be able to manifest. Hello? It's kind of like ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. People out here doing abre camino, open the doors, open the door, open the road. And they're literally not ready to open that door. Spirit, come on in here and help me get my life right. And you only got room for Spirit to come in because you're worrying about the wrong shit. Preparedness, come on in here. Preparedness meeting opportunity. That's exactly what it is. You want to manifest this man, clean out your closet. You want to manifest this man, make your bed and don't sleep on that side of the bed. You want to manifest this man, clean out your drawers, only have that side of the drawer open from. You want to manifest this man, clean out your car and have all seats open. You want to manifest a bigger house, take care of the house you have now. God, I know that I'm going to have a bigger house, but God, I want you to rest of the bigger house, but let me show that I can manage this 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. So I know that you can pull in my 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, my 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, whatever. God, I want a BMW, but you can't even manage a buggy. You can't even manage a little Toyota Corolla. That's not how that works. Hello? Girls struggling and fumbling before their urinal test. That's exactly what they do. Jaleel, say it again for the folks in the back. I know that's right. I know that's right. I am whole. I need wholeness, right? In everything. It's about holistic living, right? Holistic living. I want whole friends. I want whole relationships. I want whole whatever. If you're not whole, then I'm not going to say bye, because of course we connected somehow, some way. But to be in this space all the time, oh no, we ain't doing that, honey. Oh no, we ain't doing that, honey. Oh no. No. Like I said, you can't tell people how to live their life. You can tell people what to do, but you have a right to choose who you want in your life and when you want them in your life. That letting other people have a say in what I do is a cycle I'm breaking now. Please break that cycle. Please break that cycle. Accountability, responsibility, and also being yourself, knowing who you are. When you know who you are, can't nobody tell you shit. Come on in here. I know that's right. The ancestors for you will feel your love for them and come. The ones who never cared won't feel the pull at all. Exactly. Same thing with you manifesting whatever. You trust the universe enough. Okay, yeah, be specific if you want to and go into, okay, I want to manifest this new car, but I want it to be yellow with, highlights, whatever. But still trust that the universe is going to bring in what it is you're asking for. I could speak from situations. Can we talk about that for a minute? When I was moving, I applied for 3 different places because I liked all 3 different places, but all 3 different places had different things. And I'm doing the ritual. I'm like, Spirit, bring in what's good for me. This is what I'm telling Spirit. But the one I really wanted, right? At first they were like, yeah, unfortunately, we got, we took over a lot of applications, and basically the unit that you wanted, we no longer have. So I was like, fuck, oh my God, I didn't know, you. But of course, me knowing that when you do rituals, regardless of what you do, it's going to manifest, right? It's going to manifest. Whether it manifests accurately or inaccurately, doesn't matter. It's going to manifest still. So the other 2 called me. These are the ones I really didn't want. Because, one of them was very, very close to a very loud place. And I was like, ooh, beautiful. But I'm like, yeah, fuck no. And then the other one, the balcony was like 2 feet tall, y'all. And you could see through the balcony. So I'm like, if I'm sitting on my patio doing my thing, people are gonna see me. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want that. Even if I decide to open up my blinds, they're gonna be like, this bitch is nude. What's going on? We got a nudist going on. So anyway, so the second to last one called me and was like, hey, you're approved. You come on down. You come and see the place. Whatever. Okay. I think the third one called me after the one I really wanted. So anyway. So the one I really wanted was like just stuff was just popping up, right? It was just popping up. And like I said, I was so distracted to where I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go with the second best thing. Because the second best thing is looking good. But literally at the last minute, at the very last minute, the one I actually wanted sent me a text and an email saying congratulations on your new house. Now I was confused because, like I said, they said that initially that the place was already booked, whatever. But I guess something came up immediately after. I don't know. We're gonna trust the universe, and the universe came through. So I'm saying that all to say is that what is meant for you is meant for you. And although it may seem like, oh, it's not coming in because if I'm trying to manifest $10,000 and expense pop up that I got to pay $6,000, it's like, fuck, God, am I ever going to get $10,000? That's a distraction because maybe the universe said, well, you already have, $7,000. In order for you to manifest the $10,000 to keep it, we need you to pay off this debt. Oh, come on in here. So now you take that $6,000 and you pay off that debt, and now the universe comes through and pulls through and bring you $60,000. Hello? Like the universe is always wanting what is best for you, and energy that's on your vibration, anything that's on your vibration will always pull through. It's about the law of rhythm and vibration. Okay. No, Mr. Real, like I've really been on my giving out light mode so hard lately. Listen, it will come back to you too, honey. Like actually being a good person helped me feel better on the inside. Of course, me actually thinking I feel good and gratitude was the catalyst. Exactly. And I tell y'all, every day I consciously tell myself, I need to do a good deed today. Sometimes, I get to a stop sign first. This person come after me, I let them go first. Sometimes in a grocery store, there's one item left. I really wanted that item, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna let her get it because I see she's going for it too. This is gonna be my good deed for the day. Sometimes I'm in a long ass line to get my deli sandwich, honey. There'll be fucking 30 people there. Finally, my time come, and there's 3 other people, and I say, you know what? This is gonna be my good deed. Go ahead and come on in here. You go. Oh no, you go ahead. No, I insist you go. Bam. So we always, like I said, when you do good deeds for people, you feel good about yourself. For me, that's what I do. I do good for people because I feel good about it. Okay. Okay. I'm a moderator, so it's Queen of Plants 6. Oh, okay, so there's 3 people. Okay. Okay, I gotta remember this. Success in me, Queen of the Plants. Success in me, Queen of Plants, honey, they busy. They're busy women, honey. Okay, hello. Queen of Plants out here queening, and Success in me is out here successing somewhere. Okay, hello. Okay. Jay, you out here doing your thing, and you still up in here. So I'm very grateful for that. Okay, honey. We're not gonna knock Queen of Plants and Success in me. We definitely gonna say we appreciate you though. Come on in here, Jay. Ow! Come on in here. Yes, honey. Yes. Oh, Tritonus. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What happened to Tritonus? Or Tritonic? Yeah, Tritonic. Yes. Blood moon is shedding of blood. It's purifying. Hello. Blood moon is symbolic for purifying, baby. Baby. Come here. It's purifying, honey. Okay. It's purifying. Come on in here. Okay. At least that's what I'm seeing. It's crazy. Yes. Every time. I think Gabby Patino either went missing or her remains. Something with that happened around the last blood moon. Or we're gonna say the blood moon that happened in October of that year. Yes, 3 hour drive. Come on in here. 3 hours. Oh, it's 3 hours. Oh, see what I mean? So something he was fixated on, if it's a real situation, we're going to say allegedly, because we were not there, we did not witness it. Yes, I mean, girl, I feel like they be planning these people in these places so that people cannot do thorough backgrounds on them. Like, I feel like they be like, yeah, they're from Coughlin, and they went to Buffalo, like as a transplant, right? A transient. Like going into when things happen to people that I feel like they're really trying to get rid of. They'll make it seem like somebody came in from another country, another place that did it. And I'm just like, how ironic would that be though? Like how ironic that somebody would come in from a whole nother state or a whole nother country and commit this type of crime when they have neighbors. Like what would be the odds of that? Like it's just a lot of fishiness that be going on that I be watching. Like, I don't believe it. Shadow casters. Mm-hmm. We won't go into that today. Ow. We won't go into that today. We won't go into that today. Ow. Ow. We won't go into that today, honey. We won't go into that today. I've been seeing 66 like last month, but it's been all kinds of repeating numbers. Now I don't actually think of, but it must just be in my subconscious. Well, I do feel like angels are always talking to us. And also, when you see repeating numbers, whether it's 711, 611, 911, 111, 1101, 1111, 222, 223, 555, whatever these numbers are, it's spirit telling you to get into a sequence of something. So maybe there's a ritual that you're trying to, and I'm just giving examples. Maybe there's a ritual, or maybe there's something that you had in mind that you needed to get done, that this is the universe telling you to get it done. Maybe there's something that you've been working on actually already, and these numbers are showing you that it's coming through. Maybe these numbers are showing that you need to actually get started on something. Even going into doing rituals. Maybe if you do rituals at 11:11 and 1:11 and 11:01, maybe you'll see something pull in too. Because maybe you're like, oh my God, Spirit, I'm trying to manifest this person. How's this going to happen? And Spirit is like, dum diddy dum dum dum. You keep seeing 333, 933, 339. Like, use these times to do rituals, to where I actually tested something out. When I would see the same sequence of numbers that I was seeing, I would call things out because, of course, I'd be in the middle of doing something, doing work for a client, shopping, whatever. And when I see the number, I don't got time to go grab shit and prepare, right? So I would just call out certain things, and literally it will manifest within the next 7 days or a year, or not a year, a week or a month. So it's like I noticed that, like, so these are sequences of numbers. Yes, the numbers have meaning, but when you start saying, well, that number does not apply to me because, yeah, I've been seeing this for the past year, so why would it be okay? So now you need to get things in order. There's a sequence of things that need to take place that is not happening yet because you are not organized. So this is the universe telling you to get organized, to prepare, to meditate, to quiet yourself down, to focus. Because when you see these numbers, you're able to focus on these numbers, right? When you see these numbers, you're like, hey, I keep seeing this number. That's building your focus and concentration. So that spirit's telling you to stay focused. Come on in here. But I feel like the blood moons are one of self egos that need healing. No, you said it. It's like a menses, right? When it comes to the menstruation or the menses or the period, okay, it's cleaning and shedding out the old lining, and it's preparing for the pregnancy of your newborn, right? A new cycle. And you notice that these cycles, or the cycle of pregnancy, is broken down into 3 trimesters. Hello? Hello? So going into this, right? The blood moon is purifying and shedding of old ways, your ego, your old thoughts, your old whatever. It's releasing that. And it's making room for new to come in. So whatever your understanding of love was, you use the blood moon to remove the old ways and to make room for new. It's also about change. You've been out here being this, whatever the hell you want to consider yourself all these years, and you're like, what have I manifested in the past year? Between the last blood moon and this blood moon, what have I manifested? And it's like, okay, one thing, two things, honey. If there were major things, life-changing things, okay. But it should have been a consistency of things. And so now you're like, shit, I need to really get things organized. Get rid of old shit, thought shit I don't need. Get rid of people I don't need. Get rid of whatever. Change my old ways. Get myself into a habit. Get myself into a schedule. So definitely, it's the one's ego that needs healing and releasing. Definitely, honey. Definitely. Yes, honey. Also, Jay, because then those blood moons come into play. I shed unwanted energy. There we go. Hello. You're on your period during that time. You're shedding that old blood. Hello. You're shedding that old uterine liner. Oh, come on in here. You're shedding your old, and we always said this too. Your mind is a uterus too. Everybody got 2 uteruses. Okay. In the male, it's the prostate, and the female is the uterus. In the male and the female, it's in the brain. So we're shedding our old way of thinking, right? We're releasing it, okay? And we're allowing for new to come in. We have a new thought pattern. That's what I said. Doing the same shit over and over. How do people not feel bored or whacked? Like 5 years, 6 years of doing the same thing. Like you've had all these celestial energies and you're still doing the same shit over and over and you still feel accomplished? Like what type of mental illusion is that? 7 years. You're doing the same shit for 7 years, 5 years. Because every time I think of magic not working or magic not manifesting, or people doing the same thing regardless of the cycles coming. We've had how many equinoxes, how many solstices, we've had how many lunar events and celestial events, and you're still doing the same shit over and over and it's still not going nowhere. And it's like, if it takes 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years for a simple spell to manifest, you just don't got the power, sis. You just don't got the power. It's okay. You just don't got the power. Okay? Yes. Yes, honey. I've seen it on a show called Supernatural. They called it Long Pig. Ow! Come on in here, Long Pig. Yes, honey. You better eat this poom poom and this fat ass. I know that's right, Nelly. I know that's right. Because if you don't eat, you don't sleep. If you don't eat, you don't sleep. Honey, that's my rule of entry, honey. Hello? If you don't eat, baby, this is not the home for you. You don't eat, this is not the home for you, baby. So, oh no, that's not my thing. Well, good luck. Bye. You'll find someone who's down to let you play in their home and shit. This ain't the home for you. Okay. Hello? This ain't the HOME for you if you don't eat. You have to lick it before you stick it. How? Y'all can play with those boys if you want to. Okay, hello? I can't wait to graduate. Come on, I know you're excited, Jay. How many more years you got? You got what, 2 more years, Jay? 1 more year? Bloodletting to clean diseases back then. Of course. Yes, that's what they were doing, honey. Yes, honey. Helping them. And also going into the belief system. That's what I said. I feel like that story about they would let it bleed out and it wasn't effective. Like a lot of diseases starts in our blood. And I told y'all about high blood pressure. High blood pressure means poisonous blood. That's what that is. Bad blood. So the point of getting rid of high blood pressure, you have to detoxify your blood. One of the ways of detoxifying your blood is nitric oxide, right? So either way, going into purifying the blood, now the blood becomes balanced. Now the body functions good, the heart functions good, the liver, everything is good. So back then, I think them letting out some of the blood because there's too much bad blood going through the body, and then them putting back in the herbs or whatever to cleanse or to help build up the blood. I think that's what the purpose was. But of course, like I said, history is history. So, people, oh yeah, well, this person actually invented this because back then the ancestors, if you had cancer, they would let it bleed out and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, on the flip side to that, it's kind of like, but that doesn't sound complete though. Something is missing. There's some information you're not telling us. Yes, like those sequences. Come on in here, sequences. 633, 844. See that right there? Yes. See? And 633 is just basically 66, 333, which is manifesting. 844 is 444, which is manifesting. Change is coming, elevating. Of course, it could be 88, which still comes out to what? 16, which comes out to 7. That's goddess frequency. Going into 66 being also 3. So once again, turns into 12-3. So manifesting, bringing things into this reality. So that could be a reminder. A good example, 633 could be a reminder that you're too into the spirit, you're too into the air. Now you need to ground yourself. We're in the third dimension. We're in the third space to bring your consciousness back to the third dimension. 844 could be letting know that goddess frequency is coming to you. That goddess frequency is there. It's time for you to elevate. It could be telling you that goddess is trying to talk to you. It could be saying that one of your goddess frequencies, divine feminine, is trying to come in and make some changes for you, but you're ignoring it. Once again, everything tells a story. Everything. Well, my graduation ceremony is this Friday. Oh, wow, you're done already. But technically, I still need 2 classes, which I'm taking this summer line. Then I'll be officially done with undergrad, and I can be free. Ain't no feeling like being free when your mind is made up and your heart is in the right place. Ain't no feeling like being free when you're done all you could, but was misunderstood. Hey, come on, Beyonce. Time is of the essence. Ow. Anyway, yes, honey. Well, congratulations, honey. Yes, honey. Happy graduation, honey. Yes, Jay, you did it, honey. All the shit you've been through. All the shit you've been through throughout your years being in this damn school. Could you imagine that? The stuff in the school, the stuff outside the school, your spiritual stuff, finding yourself, finding your place in the spiritual world. Amazing. It takes a strong mind and a strong heart, honey. Hello? Come on in here. You are welcome, Jay. Come on in here. Ow! You are welcome. Yes, honey. Listen, you guys, it is now 10:15 in the morning. I have not started my day. I literally just woke up with my wig on. Like, I'm here in the nude. I literally just got up, threw the wig on and said, let me hop on. So let me get up, let me start my day. Let me Okay. Let me brush my teeth. I do that a lot, y'all. I check if I got plaque or whatever. Clearly, I don't. I brush my teeth every 12 hours, sometimes every 6 hours, just depending on what I'm feeling like. But let me get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, put my day cream on, put my sunblock on, walk my boo boos, go and do my thing, come back and do my thing, because y'all, it's going to be hot today. I'm so grateful for you all, honestly, for your support, for the readings, for the casework, for the classes, for the donations, for the gifts, for your contribution to the goddess. When I say the goddess, my mother, come on in here, because of course, the gifts you give me, I give to her. Oh, come on in here. And in return, she gives to me. How? It's a never ending cycle. So, like I said, I'm so grateful for you guys, really, truly. And I send you guys positivity, and I speak over you blessings and protection. Protection of your mind, body, and spirit, protection of your emotions, and so that people cannot get you off your square. Today is going to be a good day, y'all. Tomorrow's going to be a good day, and the days to come. You have the power to make your day great. Trust me when I tell you that. People will try to distract you, baby. Come on in here. But know that, baby, you are in full control. Okay? I thank you guys so much, honey. I love that song so much from the album. It's my favorite since childhood. I'm like an eagle set free. Yes, come on in here. Yes, honey. See, we love us some Auntie B, honey. We love us some Auntie B and Auntie Kelly and Auntie, Michelle, honey. They all three different women, Earth, Air, what is that group called? Earth, Air, and Fire. Y'all know what group I'm talking about. Earth, Air, and Fire. Anyway, girl. I haven't either. I need to drive to Cerritos, and then ride with fam to Moreno Valley. Like, I still gotta do my hair. Listen. Is the traffic crazy? Because, honey, Moreno Valley won't be too bad, but I can see going into Cerritos, honey. Jay, do you still live in the 909? Or did you move somewhere else? Did you move closer to the central? Is that what's going on? Because I'm like, damn, honey. Yes, honey, come on in here. Yes, honey, thank you. Oh, wow. Now that's speaking power, honey, right? Thank you for my ancestors for bringing me to the light. Oh, come on in here. Thank you for creating this day to be this day and allowing me to be in this day. Oh, come on here. See, that's some deep stuff right there, Jay. That's some very deep stuff right there. Thank you for existing. Well, thank you for existing, okay? If only said goddess, they still mad. You know they mad. You saw that bitch come in this room, still calling a name that's not my name. Okay? I'm actually gonna call my mom one of these days, and I want my mom to come in here. And I want my mom to say it. I want her to say what my birth name starts with. Okay? Because who knows best than the person who gave life to me. But yes, honey. Yes, honey. They're still mad. You know they're mad. Their spells ain't working. For a quick second, I want to say that year we went down there to Vegas. We went over there to Vegas, honey, and that's a place of power too. If you don't know, we're going to another place of power for 666 though. And then I'm thinking maybe for June, for the summer solstice, we're gonna go somewhere else. I think I want to just, and then July the 4th, there's some other energy going on around that time too, and make it like a triangle type of thing. But anyway, I almost thought that work manifested when Google told me to go this way to Vegas, and I end up on a hill in some country bumpkin city, and these people are cannibals. I don't care what nobody say. These people are motherfucking cannibals, because mama was like, girl, they were all coming out the woodwork, y'all. They were like, ooh, we got some dark meat. What's going on here, Bob? Hey, Julie. Hey, put ya. Like, girl, and Newman was not having it, honey. He was like, fuck that shit. Mama, check me out this car. I want to make sure these motherfuckers ain't gonna try no shit. And the lady was like, he's so cute. Okay, I'll keep my distance. I was just like, ooh, these people look weird. Okay, and then one of them came marching around the corner in his little cart and shit. Girl, talking about he gonna, girl, it was just some crazy shit, y'all. And I was like, God, get me the fuck up out of here. And the tow man was like, yeah, BNC want to run shit, I'm gonna let you go. And I said, please don't leave with these people. I was gonna say they won't eat me. They see some dark meat. They see some fat ass or some fat thighs and some big titties. They're like, oh, this is ham hock. This some ham hock, honey. They said, fuck a pig. We got a full blown long pork right here. Bitch, bye. Bitch, bye. Hello, you better not leave me, motherfucker. I tell him, bitch, if you leave, I'm jumping on the back of this tow truck. Me and my baby, I have my bag too. Bitch, I'm jumping on the back. But I thought for a minute that this shit manifested, but it really didn't. It's just like, the car is still working. The car, it's still working. There was no major damage to the car. For two, yes, I ended up spending $800 that I did not want to spend at that time, but of course Spirit came through and someone sent that money back to me. So it's like, And then the work we did in the event also tripled up and did some things too, hence while I'm here. Okay. Oh. And people don't know how to drive right now. See, they blaming everything else on the pandemic. I'm gonna blame people not being able to drive on the pandemic. Cause yes, I was coming out this shopping plaza, and this guy had on some bifocals, not saying nothing but saying something. And Daddy had this great truck, and Daddy thought that he was gonna be able to fit in between this big ass Ford Raptor and what was this, like a carpool commuter van? Daddy thought he was gonna fit his ass in there and then hold up this lane too. So now that he almost hit this van and have this Ford Raptor hit him from the back, but he also had people in this lane about to hit him. So you know what I did? I said, "Oh girl, come on in here." So I get up on it, I honk in the horn and just doing this, and I should have did that because Daddy could have had road rage, got out the traffic, chased me the fuck down, got me right together. But sure enough, girl, this is 4 lanes and shit. Because the 4th lane, you're about to get off. I'll be damned if this motherfucker snuck on me to go around the car, got into the lane I was in. I had to get over. When I looked over my side view mirror before I got over, that car had to get over. And it was just like a rippling effect, bitch. So it would have been a whole fucking row of accidents shutting off that whole motherfucking highway because this fucking doofus looking ass doofuki bitch ass motherfucker don't know how to motherfucking drive. And then I said, bitch, I need to see what he looked like. Cause bitch, I couldn't get across. Daddy had these thick ass, girl, they were like magnifying glass shop, not even making fun of him. And I'm just like, should he even be driving? Like, in my opinion, if you gotta drive with some thick old glasses and you gotta drive with some high beam lights on, you should not be driving. And that's just my opinion on that. You should not be behind the fucking wheel if you cannot see at night while you're driving and you cannot fucking see in the daytime with your fucking bifocals. And there's no shade with that. And see, and I'm gonna hold DMV accountable for that. I'm gonna hold DMV accountable for that because I'm sick and tired of that shit. I'm sick and tired of looking at motherfuckers skipping through lines, skipping through fucking, lanes and shit and going this and that. You look over, girl, they got some thick ass fucking bifocals and shit, or they don't got on glass and they're doing this and shit. Why they driving and shit, doing this shit. And then I'm sick of the motherfuckers at nighttime where you 2 miles down the fucking road and you see this bright ass fucking light. You're like, oh my God, they got the factory lights going on. Where am I going? There's some bright ass lights over here. And then you get up on this fucking car and now you fucking blinded because they got on their high beams, they got on their fucking fog lights. And girl, just like, honey, if you can't see, go home. Go home, baby. You can't see. Go home. Ain't nobody forcing you. Bitch, catch your Uber. Carpool. Like, bitch, go home. I have an auntie that cannot see at night, honey. She don't drive at night. And my auntie is like 70 years old, honey. Since I've known her, she don't drive at night. She don't drive at night at all. She don't play that nighttime driving. So I'm just like, it doesn't make sense to me of why people are fucking up for us and putting people's life at risk and killing innocent people and killing children and mothers and pregnant people and stuff. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And what I think I'm gonna start doing, I think I'm gonna start honking my horn. My nickname is gonna be Honky. I'm gonna start honking my horn when I see y'all driving with these bifocals on. Coke bottle lenses. I'm gonna start honking my horn. I'm gonna start honking my horn when you have your bright ass high beams in my fucking car to where I can't see where the fuck I'm going. I'm gonna start honking my horn. And when the cops ask me why I honk my horn, I'm gonna say the same reason why you pulled me over, the same reason you should have pulled that motherfucker over. Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, and it's always some shit too. When they be having their high beams on, I don't even bother looking into their car, so I can't tell you what these high beam drivers look like. But I know when these people be driving on the lines and swaddling between two lanes, and they be just doing this and shit. I know what they look like. They like I said, they be having these Coke bottles and bifocals and this shit like this, and like, yeah, honey, yeah, y'all need to be pulling these motherfuckers over, because I don't know how they got their license being that damn blind. Like, I thought that was called legally blind. Like, I could be wrong, but I thought that if you could only see the first line of the test when they give you that written test in DMV, I thought that means you're legally blind. If you could only see the first line or the second line. So it's like, I need you to make it make sense for me. With or without the glasses, it does not matter. Because if the glasses break while they're driving, God forbid, now they're wrecking and taking people out and shit. So that is a hazard. And now they talk about clicking and ticking, and you might get ejected from your car. That's not really our concern, because if he get ejected from the car, he got ejected from his own car. But you got people out here with Coke bottle lenses and stuff taking out innocent people. Like, that's more of a threat than somebody wanting to put on a seatbelt or not. Like, him not having on a seatbelt, he gonna take out himself, honey. Let his dumb ass take himself out. Let her dumb ass take herself out. She want to be texting on the phone and not looking at the road, and the diesel takes off her damn head. Let it do it. That's her business. That's not our business. We're not concerned with that, Your Honor. We're concerned with the motherfuckers who's out here, squinting and shit, driving, and got high beams and shit on because they can't see shit. Like, clearly you can't see at night. Why the fuck you're driving? Clearly you can't see with your bifocals on in the daytime. Why the fuck you driving? Clearly you can't see without glasses and doing this shit while you're driving. Clearly you need to be off the fucking road. Let me go, honey. You are 909. Okay, you still there. Well, it's 12 noon in Chi-Town. Come on here, Chi-Town. 12 noon, honey. 12 noon. Noon is the hours of the fool. That's what my grandfather used to always say, honey. Noon is the hours of the fool, honey. Ow! Noon time is a fool time. You too. Thank you so much, Melly. Yes, thank you so much. You helped me to realize the spirit is not in fantasy, but it's all reality. Of course. Of course. People think that there's just magical stuff appearing. I work with spirit, and everything is just intangible. Everything is just, no, honey. Everything you're working for, everything you're asking for is right here. That's it. Anyway, y'all, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com, twospiritmystic@gmail.com. When I post that, when I post my stuff for the 6 to 6 event, honey, I will definitely come back, tell y'all about it, sign up for it. I got to think of the early bird specialty. Like I said, this is going to be very, very powerful, especially where I'm going, y'all. And of course, those who sign up, I'll be giving you where we're going. I'll be giving you where you're going, and you can do your research on the magic in that area and the energy in that area and how it's feeling, what it's dealing, and all that. I also have a set in mind because, of course, like I said, I'm going to book what I need to book, but I'm also going to have a set amount. So of course, like I said, we'll put that out there. Going into the reading stuff too. Once it's covered, once then of course I'll come back and say, hey, y'all, everything's already covered. So the thing for the readings getting done within 24 hours is no longer whatever. I'll always keep you guys updated. But anyway, y'all, bye for now. No, not the 909. I meant the 424. Oh. Okay. Okay. I think when I say the 909, I mean Inland Empire. That's what I think. I mean, we know that we know that there's other area codes there, but sometimes when I say the 909, I'm thinking of Inland Empire. From Fontana all the way up to what Azusa, San Dimas, honey. Come on in here. I love that area, y'all. I love beautiful. I love Azusa. Beautiful. Azusa is beautiful, honey. When I tell you beautiful, very close to the mountain, very, very like peaceful. You see a lot of Polynesian people, Pacific Islander people, and it's just like, ooh, they sexy, honey. I always found Polynesians and Filipinos just, sexy to me, honey. Sometimes I want to just, they got that beautiful brown skin. Brown skin. I love your brown skin. Ooh! Honey, make want to just go up and just lick them behind their ears and stuff. Hi, how you? How you doing? Hi, my name is. You want to know my name? You really want to know my name? Are you sure you want to know my name? Okay, my name is. Listen, y'all. Loving like y'all. Have a great day. Okay. Bye for now. Look.